Hey guys, here comes another Thursday edition of the Lifestyle Minute with Coach Mark. See, last week we talked about setting goals and making them smart. This week we're going to talk about um, when you're speaking to somebody, or you're presenting yourself, to think before you speak. Much in the same way that we spelled out smart last week when we were goal setting, we're going to spell out the word think, because you should think before you speak. So when you speak, is what you're saying going to be true? Okay, so the first part of think, T, is true. Is what you're saying true? H, is it helpful? Is what you're saying, whether it be to one person, to a crowd, to your kids, to your spouse, is it helpful? Is it helpful to that situation at hand? Is it helpful to the conversation you're having? Is it helpful to them later down the road? Um, Several different ways to think of that. If it's not true, going back to the T, then it's probably not helpful. Is it inspiring? Now, everything that comes out of your mouth doesn't have to be I have a dream quality, Martin Luther King speech. But is what you're going to say going to inspire that person, whether it's to help them solve a problem? Maybe they're just looking at something that's going on in their life. Is it something that is going to benefit that situation, and maybe rather than solve the problem, it's going to help invoke thought? Okay, that can be inspiring. Is it necessary? Is what you're saying necessary? Is it necessary for the conversation? Is it necessary for life? Is it necessary for it to come out of your mouth, period? Is it something that normally maybe you wouldn't say, or has nothing to do with the conversation, or whatever the case may be? Just make sure that what you're saying is necessary. And lastly, is it kind? All right, so the K for think is kind. So it's an old cliche, I guess, and all of our parents said it to us, but if you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all. So when you speak, make sure you think, is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? And is it kind? Thanks, guys. I'll see you next week.